Good morning, traders. Paul here with GammaEdge. Today is Thursday, the 16th of March. Let's get started. Pause your players here. Read to the very bottom. If you agree, hit that play button. Overall summary for today, we're still seeing red across the board. Short-term timers are down. Long-term timers are remaining down, of course. They lag the short-term timers. We are watching the Qs, the NASDAQ. Last to fall, we actually are seeing strength in the Qs and want everyone to pay attention to that. Market breadth, as viewed by the 52-week new high, new low indicator, had, again, new lows on the 52-week breadth indicator. This is bearish. We're seeing above 38.95 potential to change this downward push in character in the short-term SPX PM complex. We're seeing transition at 3900 to 3915. Keep this number in mind. The 3915 is going to be a critical number for the start of a push upward. Zero DTE, folks. Expect guardrails 3850, 3910. You can play off within those ranges. Above this 3910, we do see a change in character with a push of possibly going to 3950 today or tomorrow. Watch the double in the money put domination at 3900 and 3910. Since they're in the money, they will continue to grow, and this could place downward pressure on the market unless we can break above that 3910. The SPX Combo Complex shows a weakening of the floor below us and a return of the OTM, the out-of-the-money put speculators. With little exception, there is no evidence of out-of-the-money call speculators anywhere in the structures. We do see maybe a couple strikes, but it's just not enough to pull us upward. We are seeing and anticipating, though, a complete character change above 3950. Long-term downtrend, all down. Railroad track down here in the long-term indicators. That's important. Railroad track, the short-term, is continued down. We are long in the tooth on this. We've been doing this now for, I think, 7 or 8 days. 11 days is the maximum we've ever observed, so just be aware of that. It's either going to reverse or we're going to stay and test and go for a 12th day. The instantaneous CT cumulative tick is registering another down day. So just lower, 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 lower. And the CT's kept us on the right side of the trade. Don't second guess the CT, folks. Taking a look at the gamma levels, deltas are down. We did have a change upward of 4,100 in plus GEX on the PM complex. This is generally constructive. It's showing that there are some calls going in, but it's not across the board. Deltas are down, but we are seeing the plus GEX level go up a little bit in the PM complex, which is the short-term tradable complex. Over here on the combo complex, no real changes to speak of. Down here, expected move is higher. This is a conservative open high-low close value for our premium sellers in the Discord. Since we are in an elevated VIX, if you can sell above the 25 strike or below the, say, 3750 strike, you should be in pretty good shape. Charm flows, so this is that double structure that I was talking about, 3900, 3910. These are in the money dominated. They will continue to grow. That will put downward pressure on the markets today. To the left here, 3850, you can see that right here. If we break below that, then it's probably lights out. All of this is going to start rearing its head. If we can get above this 3910, you can see we're really going to start making a run here. There is still some in-the-money puts here, but we're going to capture more and more calls as we go north, and that will probably embolden the bulls. You can play with this link by going to this link right here. PM-Settled Complex, transition, 3900, 3915. Remember that 3915 number. It's going to come up. You can see visually above 3900 in the PM complex, pretty much a change of state. Just pay attention to that. That being said, we are still put dominated. You can see that up here with the overall net gamma. And frankly, it is what it is, right? So we have a lot of out-of-the-money puts down here. We have in-the-money puts that are above us. You can see that by the deltas. There are a couple exceptions where we are starting to see out-of-the-money calls land on some strikes, but for the most part, we're not seeing any in-the-money calls below us, and so we are not actually transitioning. 0 DTE transition 38.65 to 38.95. I'd like to stay above this. I'd like to push north. So this is what is expiring today. So this is going to be dominant. 38.90 is going to play a big role today. And then if we do push above that 39.10, 39.15, we do see these starting to grow and potentially pull us north. So watch that 39.50 line for today. Nice transition here in deltas, etc. Taking a look at the 1 DTE, some overnight parking spots are indicated. So this would be end of day today, potential areas where we would land and then park for free overnight. I don't think we're getting down to 38.45, but if we lose 38.70, that would be a natural area to start playing with. You can see 3,900 even tomorrow still have that character change that's going on that we saw back here on the PM complex. So 3,900 is a pretty important level in the short-term complex for what we want to look at. Taking a look into next week, you can see this is just the PM settled. That little caret right there is our internal indicator for PM. And you can see for the most part what we're looking at here, big fat transition zone. 4,000 is a dominant strike, 39.75. Here's a 39.60 that looks like it could be in play for next week. To the downside, 3,900, you can see a double structure here at 37.75 or 38.70, excuse me, 38.75. And then down here, 38.50, again, in play, has been in play, and will probably continue to be in play. Combo complex, where are the call speculators? There is no green above us right now. This is the mothership, right? 19 million contracts right now come and you know, frankly, the in-the-money puts are ruling the land above us, and we do have some in-the-money calls, excuse me, that are present, but we're seeing out-of-the-money puts now start to erode that. We were making progress 2 days ago and yesterday. We are seeing evidence of that reversal. Of course, yesterday's action has placed these, and so if the bears remain emboldened, we could see this vaporize, and that would not be good. That could pull us down. If we do get pulled down, the mothership is saying 3,900 is a big number, 38.50 is obviously a big number, and 3,800 is minus GEX. Want everyone just to pay attention. 39.50. If we can get above 39.50, complete character change in the overall broad complex. So when we look at structures, and as most of you know, we follow structures. We don't just react on price. We can see where we have to be in order to have a conviction to go one way or the other. Taking a look at the last slide here, plus GEX at 4,200, minus GEX at 3,800. This is all getting smaller in part because we're moving down. But the other part of it too is that we're just emboldening or seeing the emboldenment of the bears, and so we're seeing puts go in, and it's just growing everything. So just be aware of that. That can become fuel as we do move north. If we are able to break 39.35 and 39.50, you can see that all of this becomes out of the money. If this is all out of the money, those puts will contribute to a positive charm flow and could be a rally. And so just be aware of how this works and how the mechanics work. So that's it for today. If you have any questions or comments, would like you to come into GammaEdge.us. Upper right-hand corner is a pricing link. In that pricing link, go ahead, fill out the blanks, come on in, 14-day free trial, all the tools turned on. Nothing there to risk to you. Follow us on Twitter at GammaEdges with an S, and here on YouTube, two things. If you like today's content, let me know immediately by smashing that like button, and two, subscribe, because Taylor, myself, and Michael, when he gets off of his nice vacation down in Florida, will be posting videos, and you will be able to see what we see. So with that, I bid you farewell. Make it a great Thursday, and hope to see you in the Discord. Thanks, everyone.